Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Life can give us all kinds of trials and tests and challenges, and you're feeling depressed, you're feeling disappointed, you're feeling defeated. Life has knocked you down, and you feel like you have hit rock bottom. But I stopped by today to encourage you as I encourage myself. When life knocks you down, you have to get back up. If you give up while you in the storm, you never know what God has in store for you in the future. You have to change your mindset and know that everything that you're currently going through is for a reason and a purpose that God has ordained. So I want you to get back up from that situation that you're currently in and you feel defeated. Life has knocked you down and you're at rock bottom. Get back up. In life, when life knocks us down, we have two options. We can stay down and be defeated, or we can get back up and win the battle. So I hope you will stick around for the end of this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please consider being part of my family by subscribing to my channel, because we all need inspiration and encouragement during these very difficult times, and stopping by Motivation with Margaret's channel is the place to be. So please consider subscribing to my channel, and please turn on your notifications and you know when I upload a new video. So again, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'm here to inspire and encourage you to get up. No matter where you're at, no matter how far you think you're falling, get up and keep on fighting. I am so happy that you decided to stick around until the end of this video. Everything that I speak about here on my channel is because I have gone through so many storms in life. I've been knocked down to the ground so many times. I've felt defeated. I've suffered through severe depression. I've been disappointed. So everything I speak about here on my channel, I have experience with it. I got knocked down when I was a young girl, facing molestation from my very own father. I got raped at age 16. I dropped out of high school because it was too much for me, but I pulled myself back together after a year of keeping these secrets and trying to find my way. I pulled myself back up. I returned back to high school and I graduated. Then I thought, the love of my life, and I got married and I had children. And boy, did I never expect to be in a marriage as the one that I was in. It was like I was in a twilight zone. It didn't seem real. So I got knocked down again. I faced adversity, facing infidelity on his behalf the entire marriage. I fought for my marriage. I tried to hold on to my marriage, but I learned that you cannot keep a man that doesn't want to be kept, and vice versa. So, a long story short, I had to endure until I got my kids older. To make a long story short, as my kids got older, I began to put into place my exit from this horrible marriage. It took a long time to get things together, but eventually I did exit the situation. So life knocked me down, and I have definitely hit rock bottom so many times. But I realized that if I gave up in that storm, I would not be where I'm at now. I wouldn't know my future that God had planned for me had I given up and succumbed to all the adversity that I was facing in my earlier years. Of course, I've faced adversities as I've transitioned from that marriage, but I want to stop by today to encourage you that every time life knocks you down, no matter what the situation is, you have to be determined to get back up. Storms of life are inevitable, just as death is inevitable because it's going to happen. So we have two choices, as I mentioned before in the earlier part of the video. When life knocks us down, we only have two choices. You can stay down and be defeated, or you can get back up and continue to fight and continue to win. You cannot give up while you're in that storm because you'll never know what the future holds for you. After every storm in the natural, when we have a storm, the sun does shine again. So you have to put that into your mind in the spiritual realm that after the storm that I'm going through, the sun will shine again. I've not experienced ever as being on earth, seeing a storm that the sun didn't come back out. So you have to have that positive mindset that after I get through this storm, the sun will shine again. And every time you have to tell yourself, every time life knocks me down, I will get back up because this place that I'm in is not my destiny. This place that I'm in that's not favorable to me right now, I will rise above this. This place that I'm in, it is not forever. It is only a test. It is only temporary. It is only a storm. And God will not put more on you than you can bear. So I want you to be encouraged today. Whether you're facing your husband just walked out on you and you have children, you don't know what you're going to do. You have fallen down. You have felt like you hit rock bottom because you've been in your marriage for a while and you have kids with this man and he just walked out on you. It's not the end of the world. You have the power within you to get back up. Sometimes we have to accept that God moves things out of our way so that he can give us something better. It hurts, of course, because I've been there. I love my husband dearly, but I could not make him stay. And I refuse to be in a place or in a marriage where I'm going to be miserable and unhappy for the rest of my life. So girlfriend or sis, you can get back up from that depressed state you're in because your husband walked out on you and vice versa. Young man or man, if your woman has been caught cheating, don't do things that are crazy. Just know that she wasn't for you. Just know that God may have another beautiful woman for you that's going to treat you like the king you are, like the man that you wanted to be treated like. And the same thing for you ladies. Don't worry yourself to death. God may be preparing you for your king, the king that would treat you like the queen that you are. So sometimes we have to step back and let go and let God have his way because he allows things to happen for a reason. And we have to learn how to pick ourselves back up, keep a positive mindset that this too shall pass. So if you are pregnant, a young teenager, and you just found out that you're pregnant, life has knocked you down, but you knew what you was doing. You didn't prepare yourself like you should, but you cannot be defeated. I was a teenager mother also, and I felt defeated. I felt disappointed. I felt that I disappointed my mother. But life happens. None of us are perfect. I got myself together. I had my baby and I went to college. in spite of I'm your babysitter, and I continue on with life. If I can go through all the things I've been through in this life and still be successful, still graduate high school after being molested and raped, still go to college after enduring such a horrific marriage, after so many car crashes, if I can pull myself up every time that I've fallen and be the woman that I am today, you too can pull yourself back up. Don't stay down, young woman, just because you are pregnant and you are a teenager. You don't know which way you're going to go. You don't know what direction to take. You can make it. I made it as a teenager mother, and you can make it too. So get up. Life has knocked you down, but get back up. You are suffering because you lost your job. You can't seem like you can take care of your family. I'm talking to the men now, and you're turning to alcohol. You may even be turning to drugs. That is not the answer. You have to pull yourself together. You are better than that. You are stronger than that. God ordained more for your life than what you can see. So that's a lot of our problems. We walk by sight, by what we see. We cannot see our future. Only God sees our future. But if we get knocked down in life and we stay down and don't get back up and we give up in that storm, we'll never see what God has for us. So young man, father, get up. Alcohol is not the answer. You can pull yourself back up. You are not less than a man because life happened. You lost your job. You don't have the finances that you used to. If your woman loved you for who you are, not for what you got and what you have, then she's going to stay right there by your side. She's going to be there to have your back. So pull yourself back together. Change your mindset that what you're dealing with is just temporary. God has something better for you, and He's going to make you be in a better position than you were before you lost the first job. So I encourage you to also, young man. And if you're having drug addictions, alcohol, those things don't fix the problem that you're going through. It only masks your pain. So I stopped by to encourage you to pull yourself together, change your mindset. You're only bringing harm to your body. Life is worth living. I am here to tell you, I have so many stories. I felt like giving up on life because I couldn't understand why was I going through all the things, the traumatic, not just little storms, but big storms. Why was I going through all these things? Because God had called me and ordained me to use me as His vessel for this very purpose that I am doing today. I'm here on YouTube to encourage millions that life can knock you down, but you do not have to stay down. Trust me, I've been knocked down, seemed like millions of times throughout my life, and I get weary. Even today, I get tired of going through so much. But God has chosen me and ordained my life to be here for you, to be an example for you. If I can keep getting back up when life keeps knocking me down, you too can get up and you can continue to fight and you can continue to win. Substance abuse is not the answer. God is the answer. He's not going to put more on us than we can bear. The Bible tells us that Jesus came that we might have life and to have it more abundantly. Maybe you found out you have cancer. Life has knocked you down. I've seen many of my family members leave this earth because of this disease. But is there anything too hard for God? No, there isn't. Not even cancer. Life has knocked you down. You're very sick. You feel like giving up. Don't give up. but hold on, reach up and hold on to God's unchanging hand, because God is even bigger than cancer. I haven't experienced this disease, and I thank God, but I know firsthand, I've seen my family members that have. And I know that God is able to heal cancer. It's just that when it's your time, when it's my time, no matter what the situation, we will exit this world. But don't give up just because you've been hit with cancer, because God is a healer. And I want you to always know that you must see yourself beyond your current adversity. Life may not seem favorable to you right now. We all are going through something since this pandemic, and we all sometimes feel defeated. We are burned out mentally. We're burned out physically, because it seems like everything is happening. Things are happening crazy all over this world. But you must see yourself beyond the right now. Your right now situation. You might be struggling financially. You might be sick in your body. You might be having marital problems because of the struggles. But you have to keep a positive mindset. You have to see yourself through the eyes of God, because God wants us all to have the best. You have to see yourself beyond your right now situation. You cannot give up while you're in your storm, because God has something better. God has something greater for you in your future. So when life knocks you down, get up every single time, because God did not put you here on this earth to be defeated, because through God, we are more than conquerors. So that is my encouragement for you today. There's nothing too hard for God or too big. So it doesn't matter what situation you're going through. Just stay positive and know that no matter how many times you get knocked down in life, God has ordained you and given you the inner strength, the inner power to get back up every time. Think about this. If you currently feel that your life has hit rock bottom and you have fallen to the ground, think about this. If you're at the bottom, you can't go any lower, for there's nowhere but to go up. Remember that. If you feel like you're at rock bottom, you've fallen in life, you're already at the bottom, you can't go any further. So there's nowhere to go but up. Be encouraged. I hope something I've said today has encouraged you and inspired you, no matter what situation you're in right now that's not favorable. Be inspired, be encouraged, and be blessed, and know that you can get back up. I encourage you to get up from that unfavorable situation and to keep fighting. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I thank you guys for being a supporter of my channel. If you're new here, please consider becoming a part of my family. And I love you guys. No matter what, you are more than a conqueror through God. I love you guys, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Mwah! Bye-bye.